your neck, the first thing that I like to do is to change the pillow around so I've got a gap underneath that. So this pillow is great for the bolster effect, but I'm just going to change that around, head down. And if the ponytail gets too uncomfortable, you can either put the pillow back, it's a pain, but never mind. Or usually they're quite happy to bring the ponytail up to the top. But that feels okay? Mm-hmm. Good. So what have we got in this space here? And in this space, I'm just going to bring that down just a touch. Okay. Here. Mm-hmm. What have we got in that space in between? I'll give you the bony borders. We've got spine, scapula, acromion, clavicle, cervical spine. So what have we got in that area? Okay. Give me some muscles.
Mastoid.
SCM?
Yeah.
Sternocleidomastoid, which is just there. Everybody turn your head to the right and then put the thumb into your left SCM, that should be contracted. Okay, so you can really get a good grip on that. And by grip, I don't mean we're putting too much force down, but we can put more pressure in that than you think. It's well I want you to practice. And practice on yourself as well, because that's the best feedback you can get, is how hard is too hard. You'll know. What else have we got then? SCM?
Scalings.
Scaling is perfect, yeah. We've got anterior, mid and posterior. I'm not asking you to distinguish between the three, but just know that they're in there. Where do they attach? Insertion points. Should know this.
Clavicle.
No. Good guess though. No. You're in the right ballpark.
First rib, is it?
First and second rib, yeah. Which means that they actually go underneath here, so we can get underneath the clavicle. Easier on some people than others, and we know we're getting into scalenes there. So we've got the anterior fibres of the upper traps, which are not to be forgotten about. It's a unique way of getting into them. Also feels quite nice. And then what are some of the non-muscular soft tissue structures in this area that we need to watch out for?
Arteries.
Yeah, which one? You don't have to know. Huh? It's the carotid. Yeah, you've got the carotid artery, the jugular vein. We've got the windpipe, the throat, brachial plexus.
Lymph glands?
Yeah, lots of lymph nodes around here.
If you can feel the lymph gland, do you reduce pressure on it?
Yeah, just keep on moving. If you feel a pulse, if you feel like it's a lymph node, just keep on moving. We're looking for that muscular sort of texture, and if we're not sure if we're on the area, we can always get them to just contract it. So rotate the head in the opposite direction to the side that you're on for scalings and SCM. Okay, but you can see what I'm doing here is just working a flat thumb down through SCM into the scalings and then around the back of the neck. And I'm actually coming into some spleniae muscles there, which are not going to concern ourselves with too much. Spleniae cervicis, spleniae capitis. Just know that they're in there. They make the sort of speed bumps either side of the neck that the upper trap sits on top. So we've got some, what do we call it, transverse strokes, all the way from the mastoid process, which I hope you know is the origin of SCM. If you follow it all the way up, you'll get to the mastoid process, and that's usually quite a trigger pointy kind of area. It can be quite tender, painful for some. If you do too much work in there and in the suboccipital space, you could end up with a bit of a headache, so just be mindful of that. And then all the way down, just below the clavicle. And then we can work up with the fingers. Just make sure they're flat pads, not too pokey. Just turn your head to the right for me, please. So we can get everything out of the way, nice wide open space. And you see that SCM has just contracted there, so it feels not fully relaxed. Just lift your head for me. Head down, and then just relax. Good. And then we can work up the SCM, reinforced finger, all the way up to the mastoid process. Feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
If it gets painful, let me know. And then we can put those fingers in and around and just let the SCM pass underneath the fingers. All the way down to the sternum and clavicle. Okay, head straight. So we've got it on both sides, and then we've created that gap underneath the neck by using the pillow as we have. We've got some cream on the side. And then we can get both hands involved at this stage. The couch is a little bit too high or low. Get over the top. And sometimes the most difficult thing is just getting them to relax. The more relaxed they are, the more the head's going to move around, the more effective it's going to be. So what I'm doing there, you can see with my left hand, I'm just coming up with the thumb of the SCM, finishing off the mastoid process, right hand's coming around to take over, and those fingers are kind of pushing into the side of the neck. And what inserts into this or originates at the side of the neck, remember?
Scalene.
Which one?
Scalene.
SEM.
Scalenes do actually, yeah, but also SEM. So you, no, levator scap, sorry. It's late in the day. So we're kind of getting everything in there really. You can feel the fingers pushing into the side of the cervical spine, and a bit slower than I would usually, but you can see what I'm doing there. Good firm grip. So make sure that you have this done to you, as well as actually practice it so you know what it feels like. And then the head's just going to move around where it wants to. Usually quite a nice way to end, isn't it, this? Nice and relaxing. Try and keep that movement continuous, flowing. Fingers all the way up into the occipital ridge. And then you can work into the side of the neck as well. The only area that we really do avoid is anywhere really inside of the SCMs. That's kind of out of bounds really. But have a little play around with them, see what you can do. You can do more than you think, most people think. A lot of people haven't had work done in this area. It's like a revelation for them. So get good at it.